Hey everyone, so in this video I wanted to talk to you about my Merch by Amazon pricing strategy. And that's a strategy I'm using at the moment at tier 500. I'm on track to sell around 240 shirts this month in my 5th month on Merch by Amazon. It's one day before the end of the month. I've sold 235, so I reckon about 240 this month. It's a pricing strategy I've used to ride that wave of increase in sales in my 5th month of Merch by Amazon. And in this video I want to talk to you about how I've got on with that pricing strategy, potential problems I've had with this strategy, and then alternative ways of pricing your shirts if you want to use a different pricing strategy yourself. So thank you for watching Starting Up, the channel all about sharing tips on how to make sales online. Videos every Monday and Thursday, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, like this video, and also share this video with your friends if you think the information is really useful. And I've got a question to ask you before I start talking about my pricing strategy. What pricing strategy do you use on Merch by Amazon? Do you use the same as me, which I'll talk about in a second, or do you use a completely different strategy? I'm always interested to learn from you watching this video, so let me and the other watchers know in the comments boxes below. So, the pricing strategy I've been using up until now that's got me to the stage of around 240 sales per month at tier 500 in my 5th month. What is it? Well, what I've been doing since day one with Merch by Amazon is whenever I upload a new shirt design to the platform, I start my shirt prices at the lowest possible price. So the lowest price I can set those shirts without losing any money myself. And for most of the t-shirts, the standard t-shirts, that comes out at $12.87. And I think for the premium t-shirts, it's somewhere around $14.87, around that mark. And it goes up for long sleeve shirts and sweaters. But I've been basically finding the price when I'm making the listings that is basically making me no profit but no losses, and setting my shirts at that price. And why have I been doing it that way? Well, I want my shirts to be noticed and to be bought as quick as possible. When I was tier 10, tier 25, tier 100, I was purely focusing on selling my t-shirts, increasing the chances of selling those t-shirts so that I could improve through the ranks and get to the higher tiers of tier 500, tier 1000, 2000, and start really making high amounts of sales. So that's why I was pricing my t-shirts as low as possible, because I wanted the customers to see my nice designs, see the really low price on my shirts, and start buying, and increasing my tier level through the tiers. And my thinking as well is another way that these shirts work and the way that Amazon works is when a shirt sells, Amazon gives it a higher ranking. So Amazon has a thing called the bestseller ranking, where if you have a lower number, so if you have a number below 100,000 or below 50,000, it means that you're a pretty good selling t-shirt. Your t-shirt is performing really well on the platform. And the lower the rank your t-shirt has, the more visible it is for new customers. So, you know, if you make 10 sales of a shirt, Amazon is going to give you a lower best-selling rank, and then when new people come along and type in your niche, they're going to see that your shirt displays in their search result higher because you have a better bestseller rank. Amazon rewards shirts with a bestseller rank and shows them earlier on in the search results. So I wanted to make sure my sales were as high as possible to get myself through the tiers, and also to give my individual shirt listings a strong bestseller rank as possible. And that's the strategy I've been using right up until now, and it's got me to tier 500. I've done no external advertising off Amazon. These are all natural sales, and I've made around 240 sales this month and close to $700 in profit. And if you want to talk to me in more detail one-on-one about my pricing strategy or any other strategy I've used with Amazon or any other of my online projects and businesses that I've set up, you can become a patron on my Patreon by going to patreon.com/startstartingup. I'll put the link below in the description of this video, and you can book a one-to-one video chat with me where we can talk through things in more detail. But basically, from that strategy of starting to price low, every time I get a sale, I'd increase the price of my shirts by $1. So I get a sale at $12.87, increase the price to $13.87. I get a sale at $13.87, increase the price to $14.87. And I'll keep pushing that price up until I hit a limit and I stop making any sales on that shirt. And then I kind of feel like I've reached the natural limit of that individual t-shirt design. So the threshold of where no more shirt sales are going to happen. And then I literally just bring the price back down to the sweet spot where it's making a high number of sales for the highest possible price, and I'll leave the shirt at that price. But I've had a big problem with this strategy, and the problem with that is, it's been great for getting me sales and moving me through the tiers, but it means I've not been making much profit. Like I said, I was pricing really low, and every time I get a sale, I was slowly increasing the price of a shirt. But it means that my royalties at the very start, month 1, 2, 3, 4, were increasing super slowly because I was slowly increasing the price each time I got a sale. I wasn't getting much royalties every sale I made. And if we go to the Analyze tab of my Merch by Amazon, we can see from my history of sales, so month 1, 2, 3, and 4, we'll just click on the earnings. We can see, look, my first month I only made $6.16, the second month $9.24, third month $27.94, and the fourth month $22.33. So those first 4 months were really painful for me. I wasn't making much profit, my royalties were super low, and I was really focusing on moving up through those tiers. But it's all come to a really good position now where my shirts are ranked higher. I'm getting sales because my prices have finally got to that high level where I'm making around, I think it's about $700 this month in profit. So it's been a long-term investment, but it's paid off after the 5th month. But as I've shared this pricing strategy with my patrons and with people in the Facebook group, I've heard of other suggestions on how to price your shirts, which could potentially avoid this problem of not making any money early on. So one alternative method that I've heard from a lot of people is, rather than starting your shirt listings at $12.87, starting them at $19.99. And the thinking here is, if you get a sale at $19.99, you're making around $5 to $6 in royalties for that sale. So you might not get as many sales, but you're getting much higher royalty for each sale you get. So a lot of people have said, try starting at $19.99, and if you don't make sales, bring the price down. So rather than me starting low and bringing the price up every time I get a sale, they do the complete opposite and price high and bring the price down. If they start making sales at $17.99 or $16.99, they're still making a lot more profit early on than I was making by pricing my shirts low at $12.87. So that's an alternative method which I might explore moving forward, and I wanted to share with you. And another method which I think I might actually explore first, I think this is more likely to give a nice balance of making sales but also making royalties early on, is rather than starting a new shirt listing at $12.87 and making no profit whatsoever when you start getting sales, I'm thinking I'm going to start listing all of my new shirt designs at $14.99. So even when you start making those first few sales, you're still making around $1.50 or $2 royalty straight away. And your shirts are still priced low enough that they're potentially going to get the attention of customers looking for a low price, because most Merch by Amazon shirts are listed at around $18.99, $19.99. So when they see yours at $14.99 in comparison, they're going to be thinking, oh, I found a bargain here, and potentially buy your shirt over your competitors. But when you get those first few sales, you're still making not a large profit, but a much more noticeable profit than if you're charging $12.87 or $12.99, either getting no profit or 8 or 7 cents profit. So I think rather than doing all my new listings now at $12.87, I'm going to start completely at $12.99 across the board, sorry, $14.99 across the board, and then do what I did before and slowly move up every time I get a sale. But that's it really. I just wanted to give you a quick pricing video so people can understand how I've been approaching this moving forwards. I'm still relatively new to this. I'm only 5 months in and I do it part-time outside of everything else, so I've still got a lot to learn. If I learn a completely new and better process than this, I'll let you all know in future videos. So stick with it. Merch by Amazon is free. Make sure to join up if you want to make money online and you don't want to have the risks of putting your money into setting an online store up and all this stuff. Just try this out and get started, see if it works for you. I'd recommend it to a lot of people. Like I said, I'm making around $700 profit this month completely for free by using Amazon merch. So, and I'm completely new to this. I'm not a t-shirt designer or t-shirt manufacturer by trade. So anyone can do this anywhere in the world. You just gotta basically give it a try, give it your attention, stay motivated, and commit to doing this long term. I saw results in the 5th month, so it's potentially not going to be quick results for you, but if you stick with it, it is possible, like it was possible for me. So, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said before, make sure to subscribe to this channel starting up for more tips about selling online and sharing tips within the community. Also, like I said, if you want to speak to me one-to-one, have some more advice on Merch by Amazon or any other online money-making scheme or project you've got, then you can become a patron by using the Patreon link below, and I will chat to you one-to-one there. So thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Make sure to stay tuned for the next video.